So the do nothing Republican Congress will probably get a ton of emails and phone calls, probably tonight, due to this crazy email. So let's set this up for you. So earlier Saturday, Trump said he put out a post on True Social, and he was saying like, "Hey, Elon, you've been doing a great job, but I want you to get more aggressive." And Elon said, "Will do." And this is what happened. Federal employees are now receiving the following email after President Trump instructed Elon to get more aggressive with cuts. If federal employees fail to respond, they will face resignation. So they receive this email. What did you do last week? All right. And it says HR. And it says, please reply to this email with approximately 5 bullets, what means five bullet points, of what you accomplished last week, and CC your manager. Please do not respond, classified information, links, or attachments. Deadline this Monday at 11:59 p.m. I think there's going to be some people who's going to respond. But I think there's going to be some people who says, screw off, dude. And some people are saying, no, I ain't going to respond to this. What would you do? What would they do if the majority of federal employees didn't respond? So what, you're just going to cut everybody? This is ridiculous. Elon Musk was not voted in by anybody. Trump created this position for him for this whole Doge thing. They do not have to respond to this dude. What is this? I hated people who always say, well, what did you do last week? Give me 5 bullet points. It's like, dude, just let me do my job. I've always, when I was in like different managerial positions, no matter if it was in college or as a professional, my feeling was, it's the same thing my mom used to tell me. I don't care how you get it done. Just make sure it's legal. I don't have to bail you out of jail, and it's done. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure it's done. This guy really thinks he's treating this like SpaceX or Tesla. I feel so bad for people who work for Elon Musk over the years, because this is the type of anal retentive thinking that they probably had to go through. Oh my God, those poor people at Twitter. They probably think everything was probably cool, and then he took over, and it's probably just like this. But they can't say anything, or they'll probably be let go. How do you become this person when you just micromanage and overmanage everything? And this isn't even his wheelhouse. Oh my God. If you're a federal worker and you got one of these emails, tell me what you thought when you first got this. And you don't have to tell me what your response is going to be. That's up for you to decide. But man, this Republican Congress, who aren't doing anything anyhow, they got to really step in and stop this. I mean, come on, this dude's not the president. Elon Musk is not the president. Thank God. He's not the vice president. J.D. Vance is just doing basically nothing, just causing problems overseas. And this dude who has no power, the Republicans or the Congress did not talk to him when this whole Doge thing started. He didn't come in there and testify. He didn't do anything. He just acting like that. This is his private company. If you're a federal worker, what can you do? You don't have a union, and maybe they need to start unionizing. This is why I always thought that blue collar workers had it pretty good with their unions, because at least they had something to protect them. And that's why a lot of times the politicians hated teachers' unions, because teachers had that union. They're all fine with police unions. That's totally fine. But they hated the teachers' union. The teachers' union has done nothing but protect their workers. Now, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but at least they have someone look out there for their best interests. Most white collar workers don't have that type of protection. I've had friends who had HR, and sometimes they had to lay off people, and it's all messed up. Like you go out to lunch and you come back and your key card don't work, or you're sitting there doing your job and all of a sudden they say, hey, you've been let go. Here's your box. You got like a half an hour to clear out. That's just ridiculous. It's just horrible, right? And Elon's treating this the same way. What has happened to our country, man? It's so weird with our country. They're always scared of people who look like me. Oh no! We can't let them work here. The damage has always been done by dudes that look like Elon and Trump. I'm telling you, it's always been these dudes. They can't help themselves. They can't get out of their own way. Trump got reelected as president. You would think that's enough. But no, he wants absolute power. And Elon, given the fact that he was born in South Africa and he can't be president, because he's paid off Trump's debts and, done other things for Trump. The agreement was basically, hey man, I know you can't be president, but since you paid off my debts, what do you want to do? I think we need to cut people. This is horrible. This is horrible. I can't wait for the responses. So yeah, if you gotten this email, how did you feel? And if you're a federal worker, like what you guys don't have unions. So what can you do? Because if you say too much, you'll probably get fired or let go. But this isn't right. This isn't right. What happened to our First Amendment rights? What happened to our rights as a country? Like, what do we turn into? Well, I'll tell you where we're starting to become. Russia.